The Italians love their cars and they love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course, who've had 18 wins here since 1950. But you know, there's not been so much luck for the locals in the cockpit recently. The last Italian driver to win this race was back in 1966. So what now? I think it's time to make some more history here today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to ask you about Lewis Hamilton. They come into this race with a healthy championship lead. I don't want to say the title race is over, but surely it's going to take something special or catastrophic to change the outcome at this point.
Certainly there are worse positions to be in, but it's vital to don't let complacency creep in. As soon as you let yourself think it's over before it actually is, that's where everything can and often will go wrong.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Nielsen completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Sergio Perez, and Gasly, Verstappen, Butler, Albon, and Daniel Ricciardo, Norris, Weber, Romain Grosjean, and Russell, Leclerc, Giovinazzi, Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Hulkenberg and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching. Let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can. Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Yeah.
start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you. Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available. Condition seems a-okay to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much. That is Kimmy behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:23.8. Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 4.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:23.5. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Gap to car in front is 4.9 seconds. Bottas has just made a pass for the lead. We've been handed.
Door opening.
Window open. Let's box this lap.
Volgt u misschien? Wat hoop ik niet.
Box.
Wie van hen gaat zitten? Zal het blue zijn of zal het potaas zijn? Ik geef hem bij je.
Misschien
Geen van beide. Oh. Oké, de undercut.
Release. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Nee, niet.
Wat? Ik hoor, je zegt dat je het niks hoor. Maar jij zegt het nu niet in je chat.
Of je misschien zometeen wat komt.
Het is eraan.
Kan dat zijn.
Maar. Ik kan nog ban, ja dat kan. Ik kan niet ban, ja. Gaat nog wel.
Wat heb je?
Het kan als ik dan nog ben, maar als ik dan niet ben, dan gaat het lastig.
Je eet het al aan. Ik ben bijna plat.
De baan op. Yes.
You've moved up into P12. P12 now.
Clear left behind.
Our gap behind is 4.3 seconds. Okay, gap ahead is 2.0 seconds. Kimi is in for his stop. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue